What kind of people are you tired of? All of them. I'm just tired. Those who think being the loudest in the room deems them the smartest. People playing stuff on their phone speakers out loud in public. I went to a small restaurant for a nice dinner with my wife the other day, and two separate guys were hanging out, waiting for orders, each blasting YouTube videos or whatever on their phones. It was so obnoxious. The one-uppers. Whenever you tell a story, "You're sick," etc., they reply with stupid stuff like "I have been sick all week," and "I go to work," or "Did you have 2 hours of sleep?" Well, I had 30 minutes of sleep and you think that was cool? Listen to what I have to say. Well, Greg in particular. Attention whores. People who use their young children for clout and internet content. Especially when it's very apparent the kids are uncomfortable being filmed. Makes me incandescent with rage. People who think they are funny, but are actually just being assholes. High confidence, low intelligence. In real life, I'm sick of aggressive drivers. You are literally not saving any extra time at the cost of radically increasing your chances of getting into a terrible accident that could hurt innocent people. This takes a bit of explanation, so sorry ahead of time. It's the type of person who shoves their beliefs into your brain and judges you for how they'd view the actions you're taking. For example, they might believe drinking alcohol is wrong. So when you drink alcohol you must know you're doing wrong. Never mind your actual opinion on the action you yourself are taking. They're always the first people to complain about your self-respect, despite the judgment being made entirely based on their opinions and not yours. Bullies and people who lack empathy. Political grifters. People who pull pranks in public on unknowing people in an effort to get views. Garbage people. Blunt people. I'm an honest person. I'll say truthful things with love and empathy. I feel like blunt people are misconstruing the word and using it to cover the fact that they are fucking assholes. Girls who film themselves crying and post it on TikTok. Just stop. Tailgaters. As soon as you tailgate me you lose any and all respect I could have had for you, because you are endangering my life as well as your own simply because you want to get somewhere a little quicker. F off. People inflating the real estate market. People who genuinely think their opinions can't be wrong. Great excuse for saying something ignorant or ill-informed. All of them. Influencers who think that pranks or attention-seeking in Walmart is okay. The toxic positivity people. It's okay for people to be bummed sometimes. It's okay for not everyone to be best buds with you. Outta my face with that. Honestly, incels with hideous social skills. I've never encountered so many in one place until now. Sanctimonious, self-glorifying virtue signalers. Narcissists. Crooked cops. Those little shithead teenagers filming everything in TikTok and being assholes in order to get views. Chronically online Twitter arguers and TikTok comment whatabouters. Take a breather. People who are passive-aggressive. Sick and tired of it. Been dealing with this my whole life and I just want it to end. Loud ones. Cowards. Hive-minded, fake, self-loathing trolls. People who assert that autism isn't a disorder and is in fact totally normal and healthy. Brew. I have autism and it is a struggle to grow up with. If you think that having a disorder reduces your value as a human being, then it's you who's the bigot, not the doctors. My boss nauseated face, totally oblivious to the fact that he's not as smart or well informed as he thinks he is. And that he actually advertises his ignorance and pettiness by talking shit about others. Thankfully, he's the only person of that ilk that I know. The ultra-wealthy and politicians. Those who revolve their personality around daily politics. High-energy extroverts with no self-awareness. Nasty people. Judgmental people. People who have no interest in looking at the person in front of them and seeing him as their own complex and unique human being. Rather, they see whatever narrative from their bias and presumptions suits them best. Those people. I'm sick of those people. Influencers. Waste of space. People who will make a debate out of everything, without considering who they are talking to. Devil's advocate type of person. It seems like these kinds of people take pride in not caring about how they make anyone else feel. Sir Glenn backstabbers. Those that are so easily offended. Drunk assholes. Every FC King won. Litterbugs know-it-alls. People who can't drive. The ones that look dead at you and pull out, making me slam on my brakes. And my stuff hits the dash at Mach 6. People who let their dogs off the leash in public places other than dog parks. People that always use "I was drunk" or something of that sort as an excuse. Had a friend try and reach up my girlfriend's skirt one night when I wasn't around. Keeps trying to explain his way out of it and wants to still hang around us. Basically had to tell him if I see him around I'm going to get violent towards him. Done making bar friends at this point. Downtown area is a bunch of toxic assholes where I'm from. Religious fanatics. Fake people. People who think that the minute you disagree, explain yourself or stand up for yourself, you're arguing or trying to start a fight. People who see someone who needs help and pulls out their phone to film it instead of helping them. Political extremists on both the left and right. In your face kinda people. I need my personal space please face with rolling eyes. People who want to feel superior but instead of doing something to earn it, they put others down and try to make them just feel inferior. These are the same people who make sure they blame everyone but themselves when something is wrong, even when assigning blame is not important at all. Also, I'm over the all girls women this. All boys men that crowd. Yes, there are differences but we're not all the same. For e.g., yes, most women want children, but for me I think my biological clock is broken. Tears of joy. But there's many other examples. All men boys are not all the same. All women girls are not all the same. There are issues that mostly affect males females. But just the sweeping statements. I'm so over people saying things like that. And as someone single looking, it's like toxic poison to me, something I have to really avoid being drawn into. Spoiled. Entitled rich people who were born with platinum spoons in their mouths lecturing bums like me about the importance of pulling yourself by the bootstraps. Completely oblivious or downright willfully ignorant of the fact they were born advantaged and use that as a justification for shitting on everyone they deem beneath them. People who run prank channels. Just fucking quit it. People that aren't humble. Obnoxious people. Drama queens kings. People who are intolerant of other people's cultures, and the Dutch.